Greetings, Hess collectors and fans. Welcome to my review of the 2022 Hess flatbed truck with hot rods. Hess is synonymous with its numerous flatbeds with cars on the back, but this set offers a completely different take on it. Starting with the box, the top contains the title of the set with some features. The side of the box showcases the side of the truck against a plain green background typical of newer Hess boxes. The front of the box contains the front of the truck, and the back of the box contains the back of the truck. Along the bottom, we can find some instructions as well as a teaser for what would become the Collector's Edition Ocean Explorer. Now it's time to get this set out of the box and see what makes it special. Right off the hop, this truck is one of my favorite ever in terms of looks. The clear inspiration taken from the 2018 Collector's Edition truck looks amazing, as it is reimagined into a more modern flatbed truck. All of the stylish elements of this truck that come from the older truck look just as good here if you ask me, including the grille, headlights, and fenders. What helps this truck feel more modern though, has to start with the white and green paint scheme more commonly associated with newer Hess trucks. The green fenders especially look amazing in my opinion. The markings, as usual, are great on the truck as well. My favorite of these markings are the Hess logos on the bed of the truck and of course the year plate on the back. We're off to a great start with this truck. Now let's see the secondary vehicles. In keeping with the retro theme of this set, these twin hot rods make it all the more memorable. While we have seen speedy cars on the backs of Hess flatbeds before, these are unlike any of their predecessors. We never really had retro-themed secondary vehicles before these, so I really appreciate this design choice. Plus, old cars are pretty much an automatic win for me. Instead of our usual green and white secondary vehicles, one is instead red as opposed to white. For a racer with literal flames on the side, this is a very cool decision from Hess. I also especially enjoy the big rear wheels and the circular headlights and taillights. The design of these cars is just as flawless as that of the truck in my opinion. These cars both have pullback motors and they are super fast. Additionally, they feature Hess's wheelie popping action, which makes the pullback feature even more fun. Aside from these cars looking good, their play value is great. Put these cars with the truck and you have an amazing classic looking set, which I cannot get enough of from a design standpoint. All three vehicles have working lights activated by switches and they look great overall. The hot rods have very nice bright lighting all over. In fact, it is so bright that it practically illuminates the vehicles entirely. They are simply crisp, and I enjoy the look of them. The truck shares the stunning bright lights of the hot rods. Although I do wish there were more lights on the truck to fill it out more, the ones that are present do look good. Seeing these old vehicles with modern lights gives a great blend of old and new. The truck also has flashers, which can be activated via the switch. The truck has 4 buttons on top of the cab. Let's take a look at what they do. The first 3 activate a sound. The 4th button just activates the flashers. Although I like the 3 sounds, I wish the racing sound were actually on the cars themselves as opposed to the truck, and I also wish that all 4 buttons activated a sound. If you can already turn on the flashers with the switch, why need a button to do the same thing? Either way, the sounds are pretty on par with expectations, and thus I do very much like them. Coming around to the back of the truck, pulling out the ramp will activate the hydraulic sound we have become used to on Hess toys. The functions of this set don't exactly blow me away, but that's not to say I'm underwhelmed. As I've said before, Hess sets such a high bar when it comes to technology in their toys. Thus, for me, these features are about average for a Hess toy, but generally speaking are astounding. So was I quite critical? Sure. Are there things that I would have done differently with this set? Absolutely. Does this mean I like the set any less? Of course not. If we're talking style, it is hard to say that this isn't an amazing looking set. The embrace of an older style on a modern Hess toy looks simply amazing, and the callbacks in the truck's design to an old fan favorite make it even more special. This set, needless to say, will look beautiful in a collection, and it may be my favorite ever case of a flatbed with racers that we've gotten from Hess. So that's going to wrap up this review. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.